Alan Dale from Gale Force Winds, and I have to tell you what a pleasure it is to be here in Toronto at Herzing College, and I'm really learning a lot of cool things today. Why don't you introduce yourself, tell us what you do.
Hi, my name is Karim Hawas. I'm the network cabling instructor for Herzing College.
What does a network cabling instructor do?
Okay, first of all, I have my own business. I've been doing this for over 18 years. Okay, a problem that I found running my own business and being a technician is a lot of skilled trades technicians out there that are not actually skilled.
Okay.
They don't know the how, they don't know the theory, they don't know they know how to get the job done, but they don't know what's behind it.
Okay.
All right, and then when I had the opportunity to instruct here at Herzing College, what I teach my students is I train them exactly how I want them to be on a job site that I'm running, right? So safety is very important. The work must be clean. Everything must be as perfect as possible, right? Everything must be coiled. You need to know what's the reason behind the project and what's the purpose and what's the client purpose, right?
Karim, I love your approach, right? You saw that there was a need. You've been in the industry, you've been hiring people. You saw that there was a need and you say, I know how to solve this.
Yes.
I'll get right to the bottom of this and I'll go in and I'll start instructing in this program. Why do you love the program so much?
Anything I do in life in general, I gotta love it to be able to do it to a perfection, right? As you see here, all the cables that are dressed, the network cabling, they're dressed by hand, not by a cable comb, okay? I showed the students how to use the cable comb, but they never had the chance to use it because they have to learn how to do it by hand.
Right.
And their work, to be honest, it's a lot better than using the tool.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, tool is there if they need it, okay, but if it's not there, they gotta be able to get the job done.
You know, Karim, I mean, this is important work that's being done here, and it's important that these students get it right. Tell me what the students mean to you.
Their success is my success. Every time they call me when they're done, they found a job, they have an opportunity, they're working, they send me pictures of their work. I keep in touch with all my students, okay? They love, and they say that the course or the way I taught them was a little bit tougher than outside, and I told them the reason I did that is when you guys go outside and work, it's easy and you guys can enjoy it, right? Yeah. So put the pressure on them in school, right? They're allowed to make mistakes here. Outside, they make a mistake, you're out.
Yeah. Karim, it must be really cool when you see somebody come into your program right at the very beginning, maybe a little nervous, right? Not quite sure how this is all going to play out, and then you see them graduate. What does that feel like for you?
It's saddening that they're going to leave, right? But I have a lot of hope for them that they're going to succeed outside, okay? Because what they've been through and what they learned and how their mind works. And I'll tell you one thing, I have classes, they start at 8 in the morning. My class, they show up at 7, so an hour early, right? PPE, fully equipped, and it's not like they sit an hour on their phone or whatever until the class starts. They're working, they're studying. And I believe it's a part on the admission, right? Because these are the students they enroll. Right? And then it helps us as instructors, okay, to do our job very well.
There's one thing I find here, the students come into school here, come into class, like it's a job site. Like they're on the job site already.
Yes.
Right, they're approaching it just like that to get ready, and that's very important.
Yes, that's correct. I also tell my students that you guys are in a skilled trade school, right? So the skill is always before the trade. And then they say, how am I gonna have a skill if I don't know what I'm doing? And like the skill, it's before the trade because it's your personal skill, which is your attitude, your work ethics. We enforce at Herzing College the PRICE, okay, policy, which is professional, respect, integrity, caring, and engagement.
Wow.
Okay, the students, they treat this building as a construction site. When they walk into the class, they can remove their hard hats, okay, but walking into the building and being in the shop, PPE 100% all the time. Only when we walk into the classroom, they're allowed to take off their hard hats. Other than that, PPE must be on.
You can tell that you're very passionate about what you do.
I love what I do. I do love what I do. It's a great school, not because I work here, but from the president to the director, I get my energy from them, right? So even if I feel down, I just go up to them, I need some energy, and I just leave, right? And I get my energy from my students too, and they know it. It's a two-way street. They're here to learn, I'm here to teach them, right? And I teach them, I have knowledge to share. I can't give them my experience. Experience is on the students to gain. Knowledge is for everyone.